This is Opie with Reality Comics here at Metropolis Comix for the first annual Scattered Index, where we're going to get to meet all of the new artists up and coming, get to see what they're going to put out for the next 2016 year coming up, and see what's around that corner for us. Why don't you guys come along, follow me. All right, now with one of our favorites. We've already met Ken before, but we're coming to check and do some updates, see where he's got, and see where Bexfast is at now. So Ken, what can we expect? You told us before December. We're coming closer to that mark. How are things looking?
They're looking pretty good. We've got about 6 pages. I've got 6 pages of inks to go, and then we're starting on the colors now. So by the time we send it off to printers and everything, it should be about end of December.
Nice. Look at that. Like I said, right around the corner. And we're excited. Like I said, we've met Bexfa. We've done all the backstories on them. We can't wait to finally get this out. Anything towards the ends as a launching party, what people should be looking out for, not just other than Bexfa or down the road as well?
Actually, yeah, people should go to follow me on my Twitter page at Ken O'Neill, KENNONEAL.
Awesome.
And I always post usually everything there first or on my Patreon, and it'll let you know that jump on the mailing list for everything, and that way you'll be the first ones to know, as soon as Bexfa comes out.
Okay.
As soon as we get those copies back.
I can't wait. All right, so we're here with the incredibly talented, incredibly creative, and very promising creators of Sworn. Why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves to us?
Well, I'm Calvin Ellis.
And I'm Jasmine. He's the artist. I'm the writer. Okay, well, Sworn is I would say like a sci-fi fantasy action. And it's about a young teenage boy who grows up without his parents. His mom is from Earth, father's from a different planet, and he has to grow up alone, figure out who and what he is, and come into his destiny to save the souls of mankind, while all fighting the obstacles of the temptation of evil, and his calling for righteousness.
She used to tell the story to us, to me,
To us.
when we were younger.
To him and his other self.
As a bedtime story, so I used to imagine all the awesomeness of the story that she was telling. And so, we decided to come together and make a story, and that's kind of how Sworn began.
We're here with Chuck, and we're talking about craziness. We're talking about stories all over the world. We have so much going on here at this table, at this particular booth, and I'm excited. You're completely taking advantage of the internet, reaching out to people. You have people from Poland, South Africa, the Philippines, contributing, kind of helping out with your work. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel good. Like I said, it shows that people, no matter where they at, what color you are, we're all people.
Right.
We like comics, we like stories, we like fantasy, superheroes, apocalyptic, landscapes, everything, so you can bring everybody together and you can do something together. So it can be done. All these people, oh no, I can't be done, man. No, they don't understand. They ain't like us. They are like us. They're exactly like us. So I did the book, and I like I said, I have writers from all over the world, artists from all over the world, and it came out great. So we decided we're gonna do some more of that. Let people know that if you try and get it out there, it can be done.
People coming behind you, what do you got to say? Advice,
My advice is just, do it. Do what you want to do. You can do. They say, oh, you can do anything you want to do. You can. Just put your mind to it and just do it. Get out there and do it.
So we are talking to some big players with CK Comics. I'm talking to
Shane Will
and
Joe Bertram.
Awesome. And you guys have got, from what you've told me, you guys have been working for just a little bit over a year, and you've got so much built up already. So many characters in play, so many backstories, so many things kind of going on. And Joe, you have Ballistic, you have Spitfire. I know you can't tell me too much about what's coming out down the road for them, but maybe you can tell me about the characters themselves.
Spitfire, young British girl. Her grandfather actually survived a experiment during World War II and has actually passed powers down to her. So she has, for lack of a better, like pyrokinesis. She controls fire, can fly, can shoot fire. She actually can also has slight manipulation with it. So she's actually, in a couple issues, she pulls fire out and extinguishes it.
And number 1 coming out next month, she saves people from a burning car by pulling the fire off. 2016 is going to see the continuation and ending of our mega event, the Incursion, which is the book that brings all of our heroes together to fight the alien invasion that tomorrow was created in the future to stop. And as that's going, you'll get more Caliber, more tomorrow. The title Hellslayer continues. We're going to be launching the Spitfire book I mentioned, and 2 of our other female characters that are twins, Metis and Disarray. They're the children of Greek gods. They're getting their own book. So in January, we're focusing on our female heroes. So you'll see both those books come out then. You'll see them featured, our female heroes featured in the other titles.
So we got Noah Serrato from Scattered Comics.
Yes, Jason Doobie
From Scattered Comics.
from Scattered Comics.
Gentlemen, it has been a blast being here, and you guys, kind of put this together. Why don't you give us a peek into the process? What's going on behind the mask over here?
Well, Noel Serrato, actually, the November is Scattered Comics Submission Month. This is where we actually open the doors for submissions, and new creators can bring in their comic book creations. And Noel Serrato is our talent director, and so he's kind of the first plateau that they have to get through. Thank you. So he's been going through all the submissions, and as he's been going through them, he's been meeting with some creators that that he liked, and he thought, what would be a great way to have an event at the same time.
So you're the person through my submission out.
We're talking about that later. No.
I thought your name sounded familiar.
I'm just trying to eat. No, like Jason said, November is the beginning of submission month, and it lasts all the way to the end of the year, I believe it. And we've been getting some great submissions, and we decided, at one of the conventions, wouldn't it be cool just to throw a nice event and invite a couple of special guests, other people that are not actually attached to Scattered Comics, but people that we network with at the convention scenes. And so we got a couple of people, and I'm pretty sure you guys already interviewed those guys. very talented and up-and-coming artists, and we're having a good time. We've actually been kind of having our eyes on Metropolis Comix for quite a while. They actually have a great section for showing off all the indie art and indie comics in this area. As far as Northern California is concerned, this is their second location, and we actually were at their first location.
Across the street?
Yeah, across the street, and this place is banging. It is awesome, but again, we just wanted to have set a stage to not only introduce this side of town to Scattered Comics, but also introduce some of the up and comers that are from Northern California and give them the spotlight as well, and also invite any creator in the area to come out and talk to myself or Jason or Shane Will that you guys already talked to, and kind of throw a pitch to us or just show us what they got. And we give criticism, but any criticism is good criticism.
Right.
As an artist, there's struggles every day. Sometimes, like myself in particular, I actually have to lock myself in a dark room just to get some great inspiration and listen to some alternative music and things like that. Anything that keeps you going as an artist is a must. Network with people that are like-minded. Any negativity could be good negativity at times, but still, you want to surround yourself with positive people, people that have and show the same aspirations as you do and your goals, and keep those friends close to you. But also in the same flip of a coin, you always want to have that criticism as well, because you want to grow. You can't just be stagnant. You want to grow as an artist, and you never want to reach that point where I made it. You never made it as an artist, really. Always keep that mindset that, hey, I could get better the next day, and then when you wake up again, just stay, put your feet on the ground and just Keep rising. That's it.
That's it right there.
Yep.
Okay, you hit every moment is the right moment. You just gotta do it most of the time. You know, there's a lot of times as artists we want to do things perfect. You know, so we'll draw a page and we're like, oh, I'm gonna fix this part, and then you go fix it, and then you're gonna see something else that's wrong. And the more you look at it, the more you see wrong things. The thing is, finish the page, get to the next page.
Yeah.
Finish the next page, get that book out, get the next book out. Don't look back. Because you look back, you're always gonna see something, and you're like, "Oh, I should fix that." Right. So that's one of the things. You just got to move forward. Every moment, seize every moment, because we could do this event, and we were kind of like, maybe we should call it something else because maybe the name could be something bigger down the line. But you know what? It's a good start. You know, just use the name now. If it's gonna get bigger, let it grow naturally. And so, every moment you just seize those moments, because you never know if you're gonna get another one later. So yeah. And then as an artist, I want to encourage artists to always keep drawing. This is just the beginning for Scattered Expo. Like I said, this is something we just kind of put it together as a small kind of thing, but it's kind of already growing a little bit faster than we thought. So yeah, I definitely think with the popularity of what this is becoming, it's going to be an annual event. And as far as all year round, we've got new books coming out all the time. So visit us at scatteredcomics.com.
There it is, the name drop. Hey, what he said.
Do we have a Instagram, YouTube, anything we can follow?
Yeah, you could actually follow us on Facebook on Scattered Comics Inc. That's our company name. And then scatteredcomics.com, which is our website. And from there, it'll show you and spread out everything that we love right there. Because all the
We're
websites
on
are actually...
We're on Twitter.
Yeah.
We're on...
But it's funny because if you go on scatteredcomics.com, all the websites of all the companies that work with us are connected there too.
Nice.
It's a little spider web effect.
We're here with Chris and your amazing establishment.
Thank you. Thank you.
Much for having us. Thank you for letting us get in here, run amok, push-ups,
I enjoyed the push-up thing. I was like, oh, this is really cool.
I gotta stay fit. Gotta let these people know.
I do stay fit. I'm usually on laxatives and vomiting, so I'm good. I'm good.
Awesome. If you don't
Touch of
mind
meth, I'm fine.
That too?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
So, what kind of got you inspired into the whole comic book thing?
I had actually loved comic books since I was a little kid. I just don't know what the heck happened that all of a sudden I have my own store. I actually used to work at another comic store in Elk Grove for 7 years, and I had a vision that unfortunately the owners didn't share with me, so I decided to take and make my own vision. Because you can't force anybody else into doing what you want, but you got to do what you need to do. So that's where I got this place.
This place is awesome. Not many comic book stores have toys, comics.
And it's super clean.
I know, right? I can eat off this floor.
And it doesn't smell like ass and regret, So that's always a plus,
Right? That's leading. That's leading right there.
No, I just wanted people to feel comfortable when they walked in. I wanted them to feel like this was something really, really different. That I don't think there are other comic stores like this. And I just want to kind of set I know in somewhere in the world, in Los Angeles, like in real cities, but I wanted something to be a little bit different for this part of Sacramento. That's it. So like I said, I just tried something new, and I'm sure there's going to be somebody try to, do better than me, and I hope that they do. But for now, this is my little chunk of the world.
That's awesome. We got to keep pushing ourselves.
I agree.
And once again, this is probably my third time being here, and I just love the aesthetics, love everything about it. That sign is... Whew, that sign is amazing.
That sign actually was an inspiration that I got from my cousins have a cafe bar on an island in Rhodes, Greece, and they had something similar to that I saw a few years ago, and I wanted that so bad. So I worked with a young man here in town, and he does all the lighting and groovy stuff. So he and I worked on it, and it just came out perfect.
That is awesome. So. 2016 around the corner. Anything big for the store? Anything in general?
I just intend to keep growing the citizens of Metropolis. That's what I call all of our customers.
Okay.
I think being a citizen of Metropolis actually should mean something. I take care of you when you come in. You're not just somebody I'm snatching cash from. You're now going to be part of our family. And I know that sounds like a corny Hallmark card, but I truly, truly mean it, because as anybody will attest to, I know all of my customers. I know them by name. I know what they like. I know their husbands. I know their wives. I know their kids, because that's who I want to be. I just didn't want to be that guy who sells comic books. I didn't want to be that guy who sells Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Magic or whatever. I just wanted something to be a little bit different, because that's what's lacking, I think, not only in this city, but I think a lot of places in the world.
Right.
There's just not that personal connection anymore. So I'm going to continue to even be better and do better for the new year.
Nice. I'm looking forward to seeing what you do, and thank you for making us citizens of Metropolis.
Thank you so much for being here, man. Appreciate it very much.
Thank
Thanks
you.
a lot.